Good morning, party people. So for today's video, we're going to go through my little Christmas gift guide. I'm going to talk about the Apple Watch. So this is something I obviously already have, but I was thinking about what we could do as a Christmas gift guide for guys, girls, and this is currently my favorite thing. I'm not being paid for this. I just thought that I'd give you like a little review on the new Apple Watch and why I think it's a great gift. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about here is connectivity. So this is something that on a day-to-day basis now, we're all on our phones an awful lot. Apple just released a thing now you can check your amount of times you're using your phone, and I opened my phone 120 times the other day. That's too much. I shouldn't be on my phone that much. So the benefit of having the watch here is that all my little notifications and little communications I need are all easily accessible on my wrist. For example, right here on my home face, I'm part of the new operating system. I've got Quartz Contact, which makes it a lot easier to speak to my girlfriend. So tap into that, you can see I've got the little phone symbol, message, email. We don't email each other, so that's not really an option here. You can also go back in and have a look at other contacts there as well, right from the home page. Now, one of the new additions they've added on the new Apple Watch is down the bottom left here. You can see this little walkie-talkie symbol. That's because that's exactly what that is. The walkie-talkie, when Quartz thing is turned on, I can tap, record a message, and it will blare out of her watch, which is wonderful for when I want to go home from the gym and see, do you need anything from dinner? Rather than having to text her or call her, I can just send a quick message, hey, gone to the shops, do you need anything? And she'll get that straight away. They've also improved the sound quality in the new watch, which I think is a big thing because sometimes being a smaller device, you can't really hear it that well. They fixed that. The other thing they've changed is the microphone is actually on this side of the watch now, as opposed to being on this side, which means it's a lot easier to talk to it rather than talking up like this. Now, a big thing for me in Australia, and particularly this time of year, is the unpredictability of the weather. That's the other beauty of this one right here, and what I love is I've got this set up now, so I've got, not only do I have the weather up here in the top right, which I can click into, and you can see today, the weather range, you've got whether it's going to rain or not, so it's saying at 6 p.m. we're going to get some light showers, and it's going to be a top of, boop, 22 degrees today, so not particularly warm. Bit of an average summer day for us. The other side here though, you've got the UV index. Now this is a huge one. I preach getting out and getting sunshine, getting that vitamin D into your lives. The great thing with the UV index is it'll show you whether you're actually gonna get UV damage from the sun. So right now it's at a 5, it's a moderate. That's a great time to be outside. Don't need too much sunscreen. You can be out and be safe. If that was at an 11 though, we'd be in trouble. It means you've got to stay covered up, slip, slop, slap, as the old saying goes. Also shows wind speed, shows the forecast for the next week. It's really handy to particularly for me when I'm getting dressed for the day, I often will check this thing first to see, do I need to bring a jacket? Do I want to wear clothes to cover up? Do I want to not wear clothes? Is it going to be hot? So it's a really good way of planning ahead and being prepared for all situations. Now, the reason I actually got the watch to start with was for fitness, and this thing is a game changer for me in terms of it allows me to really maximize my workouts and track what I'm doing. So if you hit this little button here on the home screen, it means every time I'm going to do a workout, I can hit, as you can see, my top one here is strength training. That's what I do the most. If you scroll down there, I can do outdoor run, outdoor walk, outdoor cycle, indoor walk, the list goes on. This even does open water swim. So it means every time you're taking a stroke outside of the water, the GPS is bouncing up and it can track your swim for you, which is huge. That's a really cool innovation. Now, while I'm training, I like to be connected to my music. So again, you hit the bottom right here and you can see that I was just listening to the story so far. The song is Keep This Up, which also connects to your Apple Music as well. So it means that I control things without having to have my phone on me. This is the new generation, so it's got cellular on it, which does help. But even if you don't have that, you're in the gym, you can put your phone in your bag and know that this can control your music for you. So with the music there, I get my Bluetooth headphones connected directly to my watch. This means when I go for a run, I can just run literally hands-free. I don't have to carry my phone. If anything in my pockets, it's just my little earphones and the watch. I feel free and I can be in the moment. And that's a really great thing for me. Okay, now one of the other great things about this, beyond just the activity, is also the fact that it tracks your health. This is gonna make things really easy when it comes to the future. You go to the doctors, you're gonna have everything tracked down inside this directly from your watch. So if I go to my health app here, you can see, for example, yesterday I burnt 2,000 calories while just existing. That's wonderful. That's good for me to know I can eat more. So it's really good for tracking food. I took 3,000 steps, which doesn't seem like very much. Nick, remind me to do more things. I was standing for 10 hours yesterday though, which shows you how much I'm on my feet around the day. I exercised for 177 minutes yesterday, which is a considerable amount of time. Look at that. Yeah, I worked out for 2 hours, 42 minutes. I climbed 6 flights of stairs. The great thing here is though, if you look at your heartbeats, so I looked at like my average walking heartbeats was 103 beats per minute. My resting heart rate is 64 beats, so it's quite low. It's a really great way of tracking that in there, and you can go and look at your entire month and it'll show you every day what you've been doing. So if you've got any inconsistencies, all of a sudden you start feeling down, you can go here and track it. You can take it to your doctor and be like, hey, generally my heart beats at this, and this month it jumped right up. Let's have a look at me. I think in the future, it's gonna save a lot of lives, which is pretty incredible. Again, I'm not a tech expert, so hopefully this is just enough for you to realize why I like the watch, why I think it's relevant for you. You can get online. I'm sure there's a bunch of other better YouTube tutorials on how to kind of make the most of your Apple Watch. Otherwise, you can get in the forum. I just thought I'd give you this little handy gift guide, why I like it, why I think you'll like it too. If you guys want to see more of these, please comment below. Let me know what you want to think. If you want more tech reviews, some really bad tech reviews, hey, I'm happy to try that too. That'll do it for today. I'll see you guys next time.